What is up, you guys? It's ZXRyuu, and I am back, and apparently did not push the start button fast enough. I went to the demo loop. Okay. Alright, so we're going to pick up where we left off, which is just about to go to the Forbidden Island. So there's a few things that we need to do here before we go to the Forbidden Island. So let's go ahead and look at the junk shop because we're going to need some parts. Hope you guys are having a great day today. Things are going well for you. Okay, so rollerboard. Okay, life gauge. Normal armor. I don't think I have enough money to do both. Nope. I always forget this thing has a weird this thing has a weird menu. Okay. Normal armor. Okay, nothing so far. Alright. Okay, well, let's see if we can find ourselves some money, because I think there's some money in some of the trash cans around the city. So let's talk to some people and... Whoops, that's not what I needed to do. Okay, nothing at the moment. Snowman mail. Okay. Okay, a train. Oops. Yeah, with the current condition of the locomotive just kind of sitting there. Trespassers keep out. I keep hitting triangle because I'm used to doing that for casual playthroughs of this game. Okay, that's that. Okay, here's a trash can. Okay, well, now we have enough money to buy some parts. Let's look around and see if there's anything else. So I don't know why this person is dressed up like Mrs. Claus. Broken vacuum. Okay, well, that was a part that we needed. Didn't remember that it was in there. I thought that was something else. Okay. Let's see here. That's the hospital. That's the train station. That's Keep Out. Yeah, the post office. Okay. Alright, so now we need to figure out where else we can go to. I guess on this side of the street now. They look delicious. Picture of Black Zero on the wall. That's some comic book hero. well. I think that comic on the table is for something, but I don't know exactly what the reference is. Well, that was definitely an interesting greeting. Okay. Mechanical notes 1. I gotta stop doing that. Just saying that there's some technical stuff on the paper that you can't read, but maybe Roll can make heads or tails of it. Oh, really? You should be able to kick this right into the can, but sometimes it just... There we go. Sometimes it just does not work. Sometimes it'll bounce off at weird angles, and there's not really anything you can do about it. It just kind of happens. So if you kick the snowman, there's like a bucket or... Yeah, there's like a weird bucket that kind of floats around, and I'm not sure if you can really do anything with the bucket. I never really understood what the bucket was even for, but there's a bucket there. Okay. I don't know if that's supposed to be Iceman on the cover of that magazine or whatever. I think it is. I think that's supposed to be Iceman. Always check every bookcase because there's still some, might be some stuff on there. Okay. I already went into all of those. Okay. Yeah, so the can respawns, so you can do this, you know, for a while. There we go. Okay, so here's the bar that the junk shop owner was talking about. Yeah, so that's Maria. Mega Man on the TV. I think it's supposed to be from the anime. I think that's what that's supposed to be. Okay. So there is a secondary entrance. Oops. Yeah, there's a secondary entrance to both the junk shop and to the bar, I believe. I like how that "whoa" isn't capitalized there. That's like a weird punctuation error. Reaverbot Claw. Wait, whoever buys this what? Yeah, I have a hard time getting it home, yeah. So interesting little item that you can pick up here. Okay, but now we're going to buy some stuff. I don't remember what the Reaverbot Claw is for. Yeah, so yeah, that's going to mess me up a lot. So yeah, the stuff in this game is really expensive. One thing I do like about this game is the menus are really fast, like really responsive, which is nice. Okay, so now that we've gotten all of our equipment, let's go ahead and save again. So I played through this game, I guess kind of a funny story about this game. I played through this game a lot, not all the time because I wanted to, but because it took me a really long time to just even get through this game once through to begin with. Because I had a third-party memory card when I got the console, and for some reason the memory card after a while just started corrupting save files left and right, and so so it eventually kind of turned out that in order to get one playthrough of this game, I had to get a non-third-party memory card, and for it to even hold a save. So, because I lost probably 4 or 5 save files to this game on a bad memory card, so that was frustrating. So it wasn't like I wanted to play this game a huge amount to begin with, oh yeah, so you can read Roll's diary in this game, but it was because of the memory card corruption that I kind of had to go through this game multiple times just to even get one complete save file. Yeah, she writes some pretty interesting stuff in her diary kind of throughout the game, so if you kind of wonder what the heck is going on throughout the game, you can come back and read her diary, and it kind of tells you all the kind of tells you some of the story and just kind of some interesting side information that you can't get anywhere else. Yeah, so there's money underneath Gramps' bed. So again, there's the kind of the story of this game. If you're really confused about it, if you've gone through the game and you don't really know what the heck is going on, there's a lot of just like extra information spewed about the game and in extra reading, I guess, that helps make things a little bit more clear. But you have to go out and look for it and talk to a lot of people in order to get that information. So, because I was pretty confused about this game the first time I went through it completely. I was like, I don't get how it ended this way. But after after reading through all this like extra information, it tells you a lot about what's going on here. Yeah, so this set of reading here is really important, so... Yeah, okay. Interesting. So that's how Mega Man came to be Mega Man in this game. Yeah, it's interesting that they include the catalog's summary here as well. Yeah, that's true. Presumed to have been built by the ancients. Okay, so now that all that supplemental reading is out of the way, that kind of gives you an idea of what happened in Mega Man Legends 1, if you haven't seen that, and also kind of some of the backstory as to what happened with Mega Man and everything. So. Okay. Now, unfortunately, in order to get a couple of things, we have to talk to Roll and start repairs, which immediately takes away some of your money at the beginning here. So that's what's kind of unfortunate about that. So it's, again, this game is very limiting to the player right at the first, so. And just kind of, I think, all the way through the game, but. so you can actually go down and see the room, or the... You can go down and see the engine room now. Because before you couldn't really explore the flutter at all, but now you can. Those little goodies hidden about. Okay, so I believe this is the research and development room. Like when you talk to Roll, you'll kind of like get launched down here. So oh, nice. There's a rapid fire. So anyway, the rapid fire is a buster part. It's one of the first ones you get in Mega Man Legends 1 as well. Except in this case, you have to buy the Power Razor. You still get the rapid fire, but you have to buy the Power Razor. So at least they give you some stuff. They kind of give you some money, you know, scattered about the flutter to buy parts instead of you just being given some stuff. So. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Okay, so we say wait here so that we can develop a few things and get a few things underway. Okay. So, and then what's nice is she kind of tells you a few things. If you're looking to make this, you need a few parts. Say something like a firecracker, some kind of rifle barrel, some kind of motor. So the motor is something we're going to try and get here in a bit. So then combine with rollerboard, get the jet skates. And so we only have the Aqua Blaster at this point, but that'll change. So if we talk to Roll about the repairs. Yes. So it's not super expensive, but it is something that you need to do. Now I'm trying to remember how to speed up the repairs. I know going to Forbidden Island and coming back, like if you go to Forbidden Island and do the entire thing and come back, that clears out the timer to get the repairs fixed. But we want something from the repairs before we go to the island. So I'm gonna see if just doing some other knick-knacky things around here will cause it to speed up, because I don't remember. How much money do we have? Probably should increase our life at least once. Yeah, and it exponentially gets more expensive. Okay, so the light chip we'll need here at some point. And we already have the rapid fire and the attack up, so I think that's really all we need there. I wonder if going back to the ruins would help this along. Okay, now I have the jet skates. And there's a nifty little thing that's new about the jet skates in this game, whereas if you go off an edge, you would just fall. But with the jet skates in this game, if you go off of an edge, you'll jump. So that that is incredibly helpful. And it gets some more of these enemies out here so I can get a little bit extra money. We'll need it. It's not a lot, so I mean you would be grinding for a while out here, but it does give you some. So we'll get some money out here. We'll go back and talk to Roll, see how the repairs are getting on. If it doesn't work, then we'll go down to we'll go to Forbidden Island and then come back to the ship and see if that causes the sequence to be finished. I mean, you don't absolutely have to do this. I just find it to be a big help. Okay, well, let's go ahead and go to Forbidden Island, do a few things, and come back.
Are you ready, Mega Man? Yep. Okay, here we go. Hold hatch open. Releasing docking clamp. Drop ship away!
That'd be an awful ride.
Mega Man, are you all right?
Hear you, Roll. I'm okay.
Good. If you want to come back to the flutter, just get into the dropship, okay? All right then. Let's try and find Grant's ship. It looks like it's drifting. I'm getting a reading north of your position. When you're ready, try heading north and see what you can find.
This is when you're ready. I don't think there's actually anything in this area that you can pick up. So, you really just have to go straight.
Mega Man, be careful! It looks like there's something under the snow in front of you.
Yeah, so you get some pretty decent, money here, and you got to be careful too about those explosions walking into them because they will hurt you quite a bit if you get caught in them. Ow, hey. I think one of the things on easy mode too is that you start out with full life, I believe. I'm trying to remember, but you may start with the jet skates. No, I think that's just Legends 1. I don't think you start with the jet skates in this game.
I'm picking up something. It looks like human life signs, but I'm not sure. We can come back and check it out later. For now, let's just keep looking for Grant's ship.
They are human life signs. They're long gone.
What is it? Do you see something? I'm not picking up anything.
I'm trying to remember if this is far enough. I guess I'll just go to the
Looks like there's
mini
a
boss.
person or something up ahead. But how could that be?
Okay, we don't want to fight these enemies because these enemies are kind of annoying. We want to fight them one at a time if we do fight them at all. So this is what happens. If you shoot them, they morph into these really strong enemies. At least at this point in the game. Guess they disappear, and that's that. Unless you have to fight them the first time through, or don't fight them at all. Okay, so there's a little mini boss here. So once we beat the mini boss, we'll go back to the ship. It's not super strong, though. It's just finicky. There we go. Oh, there's another one. Didn't even see that. Ah, missed it. Okay, so let's go back to the ship and see if we can get the thing we need. Oh, now the enemies are up here? Weird. Interesting. I didn't know that changed after you beat the mini-boss.
Ready here, Mega Man. I can pick up the dropship anytime.
Balloon open! Takeoff initiated!
Okay, so let's see how the repairs are getting on. Yep, there we go. Is there anything else to talk to her about at this point? Ah, okay. Actually, the refrigerator is a good thing to buy pretty early on, just because it gives you an extra healing item, which is pretty helpful. Okay, I believe what we want is in here. Yep, there's the broken motor. So that's what we need to make this other part, or make this other item. Okay, so Roll was able to repair quite a few things in here, so... but not everything. And so where that raging fireball was coming out of is actually the bathroom. So I'm like, I don't know why it caused a fireball to come out of there, but whatever. The hot water heater explode or something. So anyway, the fridge would be here when you buy it. So, but we need to save that money for right now, so we can upgrade. So we get the vacuum arm pretty early in this game. Oops. I just forget. Okay, and this thing gets expensive. Yeah, 10,000, one upgrade. I think the special is what we want to max out here. Ah, so close. Okay. Alright, then we got to equip it. Because you still have the lifter on, so you have to go in here and, you know, specifically select that. Okay, so now we can go finish, Forbidden Island.
Your dropship got blown off course. You've drifted away from Grant's ship. Sorry, Mega Man. You'll have to head north again.
Yeah, so these enemies are now, you know, they've shifted around, I guess. So we're just going to kind of blitz past all this stuff. There's another bigger story dump coming up here, so I'll need time for that. Ah. Yeah, so right now the vacuum arm does not have that much range, but it does have special, which means that it immediately pulls all the Zenny toward us. Instead of it like being pulled along the ground like it does in the first game, so. So the reason we want the vacuum arm is just because it saves a little bit of time later, and we can start collecting money from here, so we can upgrade it along the way, because the vacuum arm is going to need to be maxed pretty quickly, just in order to save time and get more money out of it. So, and unfortunately in this game you do have to use the vacuum arm a lot, just because you need the money.
There's a Reaver bot close by. Watch out!
If you're just using special weapons, not the vacuum arm, it takes a while to get anything done in this game, so it just makes more sense to just have the vacuum arm, max it, and then use it wherever possible, which is everywhere. And only save the special weapons if you've got some boss coming up or something that you absolutely need it. So there are a few of those. Okay, so this little section here. Yeah. Usually the jet skis will get around that. Oops. Yeah, so once you get to this point, you won't spawn any more enemies, and they're apparently spawning out of nowhere. But if you just defeat those enemies, I think they give you a little bit of money, but not a lot, so. Hello, Data. Yeah, and so somehow Data magically gets down here. I don't know how, but...
Can you see Grant's ship yet? According to my readings, it should be somewhere close by.
Okay.
Mega Man, what did you do? I'm picking up a massive energy surge. I think it might be a giant Reaver bot. Get out of there, Mega Man! Mega Man! Mega Man, can you hear me?
Massive interference. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get rid of the trunk. Yeah, because it shoots a bunch of ice blocks and it is annoying. Okay, there we go. Now what's weird is there's a thing you can do with the slopes and that shockwave where you can like walk up the slope or walk down the slope or something, and it actually stops the shockwave from hitting you like to where you have to jump over it. You can actually just like go, or you can just walk. Uh-oh, that's bad. That's it. Pretty straightforward. Before this cutscene kicks in, I want to give a disclaimer here. I put partial nudity in parentheses because it's not listed on the game cover, but it does exist in this cutscene, unfortunately.
The storm. It stopped.
So they don't mention that, but it is here, and that was a shock to me the first time I played the game. You can skip past this cutscene to avoid it, but there's like a whole ton of story dump here, unfortunately, too, that gets covered. So, it's annoying.
Oh, has it finally stopped? Oh, I thought we were goners for sure.
You're getting old, Beryl. That was nothing. Look at me. I'm fine.
Show off. For all that money you spent on it, you'd think this flying wash tub of yours would have held up better.
Well, accidents happen.
Flying
If we were
wash
ready
tub.
for them, we wouldn't call them accidents, would we?
How come those old fogies are so chipper, huh? My stomach feels like it's been through a washing machine spin cycle.
Diesel. Look.
Well, you didn't have to stay here, you know. He told you could go.
Huh?
Yeah, so here's the jank part of the game. And it's like completely unnecessary too. It doesn't need to be in here for any reason whatsoever. It's just fan service.
Well, that's done it. They woke her up.
The Carbons have decided their own fate. This is because they've activated Mistress Sarah. You've done enough for them, Mistress Yuna. You are required to relinquish the keys to her.
No, it's not enough. Why did the Master entrust that purifier unit with his genetic code? It was his job to hunt down and eliminate all aberrant units. So why did he become the greatest aberrant of all? There are still too many unanswered questions.
Mistress Yuna, surely you have enough information to arrive at a conclusion.
Think, Gats. What if the Carbons, which the Master loved so dearly, were more important than the Master's system? What then?
What? The chances of such a possibility being true are non-existent.
Are they? How can you be so sure? Uh-oh, we better get out of here.
Agreed.
Yeah, because that dialogue box in particular is covered right at the end of the game.
It appears that Miss Yuna still does not intend to give you access to the keys, Mistress Sarah.
What is she thinking? Her logic is as mysterious as was the Master's. You know what you have to do.
Yes, the directive of this unit is ensuring your safety.
Very well.
Yeah, so Mega Man's face is about what mine was
One of
first
the
time I saw
Carbon's
this.
ships. We must first recover the keys to the library. We can acquire and deal with the Master's genetic code sample afterward.
Understood.
Yeah, and that's pretty much the whole premise of the game right there. Go get the keys. It's so annoying. And even if you skip that previous cutscene, it skips this one too, I
How come we
think.
end up stuck in here?
Think about it, Teasel. Do you think they're just going to have a press conference with what's happened?
What was that blue fellow doing there anyway? I don't like it enough one bit. One thing's for sure. I'll get him this time, or my name's not.
Shh! I'm picking something up.
Yes, thank you.
So what you're saying is, if you have possession of these 4 keys, we can unlock the Mother Lode and save Mistress Sarah. Is that it?
Correct. We are from the past, your ancestors. We are in a world we never made. We mean no harm. We simply desire to live out the rest of our lives as best we can. Of course, your troubles will be rewarded. With the keys, you will have access to technology that has long been lost to you. You would have the ability to make all the refractors you need.
I understand. Leave finding the keys to us. We are not the only ones searching for the Mother Lode. For your safety, I recommend that you stay here on the ship.
Speak of the devil.
Ah! Why, were you spying on me?
I thought we were supposed to be allies, aren't we?
We're a unified front, a team. We won't let you hold out on us. Unified front? There's only 2 of you!
Ah, but they are veterans, remember, Teasel? Not like some people I know who think the more people you have working for you, the better you are.
Oh, and what about you?
Now, Teasel, the more the merrier, right? Don't get so upset. We can dump them anytime we want.
I guess you're right. All right, then. Let's get this show on the road. What we need to do is split up and take over any town that's got a large ruin nearby. Then we explore the ruins and find these keys. All right, boys. Look sharp. Let's go.
I'll see you around.
Come in, Bola. We've got work to do.
Bola.
Those 2 really get on my nerves.
Pirates on the move already? That complicates matters.
Oh, stop it. You can't fool me.
Is it that obvious?
Don't you think you're getting too old for playing around with pirates?
Find Mega Man. Bring him here.
Yes, sir.
You're not going to drag them into your escapades again, are you?
Well, I just want to talk to them. They'll get involved with or without me.
My.
It is true,
Mr.
though.
Mega Man, sir. Mr. Blucher would like to see you.
Okay, so that ends that whole, like, cutscene. So if you skip it, I think it gets you here, which is unfortunate. Because it pretty much just bypasses all of the, like, story for the entire game. Like, or the premise of the entire game of what you're doing. Okay. I think there's some more money and some more things around. Hello. He has books all about himself around the ship. Thank you, ServBot, for that analysis of the ship. Whoa, it's a caterpillar. So this is another classical piece. I can't remember who wrote it, though. Toka Village on Manda Island. Yeah, so just kind of reiterating what the point is and where you need to go. Oh, hello. Always good to check these things. Can I have your autograph? Funny. Yeah, so this room is where they store the keys. And for some reason, the music fades out in here. Like, it doesn't, the music doesn't hold over in this room for some reason. But it is still playing in the background because when you come back, it's all back to normal volume, so it's weird. Again, not capitalized. Okay, so there's a few things we can do. Okay, so going down puts you in the flutter, like, shuttle bay thing, so. It's a map. Okay. Oh, wait, what? The world of the ukulele. Huh? Indeed. Hey. Poor Servbot's always getting janked. Kilroy was here? Huh. Interesting. Okay, it's only used in emergencies. Okay. Well, that means we need to go down. Okay, so before we leave, we need to look at all of these boxes because there's some, there we go, there's some stuff in here. If you look at one box in the pile, that covers the whole pile, so. It's full of white powder. Stack of machine guns. Okay, so now we've got some more money there. And there's a junk shop here as well. It doesn't offer any discounts or anything, but yeah, it doesn't offer any discounts or anything, but you can buy some new stuff. So, we said we needed a barrel and a firecracker, so here we go. There's those two. Okay, yeah, padded armor. Okay, so let's see here. Attack and energy. Attack and range. I think you're really supposed to buy both of these together, because then you can have, everything has two from two parts, except for rapid, I guess. So what do I have that I can sell? Yeah, so there you go. So the power razor is no longer useful, so we could sell that for 400. We'll keep the rapid fire because the rapid fires could be useful at some point. Okay, so and unfortunately that leaves us with not much money. Okay, we'll go ahead and save here for this time. So because we're going to go off and now try and find the keys and everything else of the actual storyline. So so we'll just go ahead and save it here. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the series. And be sure to check this video out on YouTube. Thank you to all my subscribers and viewers on Twitch. You guys are awesome, and we'll catch you in the next video. See you later.